Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome to another Journal with Me episode. Today I'm going to be journaling my daughter's prom, so super special day and a really nice feature there as well. So come along and let's make this page together. So hi guys, welcome to day 4 of my 30-day journaling challenge. I have been really enjoying this challenge so far because it has helped me kind of control myself a little bit with my scrolling time. So I'm also calling this series journaling instead of scrolling for 15 minutes. Now this episode, it's just a little bit over. I think I spent 20 minutes on this page, but it was absolutely worth it. If you're wondering what is that moving thing up there, it's my little kitty. She wanted to hang out on my table and I could not get her out, so she'll be moving soon. But yeah, so let's start with this page. Since it is prom, I wanted to kind of just stick to the black and gold colors. Although my daughter's dress was red, I didn't really have anything red that was pretty and elegant, so I decided to go with the gold and black. I am using this tissue paper that I have. I use this tissue paper to wrap my albums when I make a sale. So I usually wrap my albums on some sort of pretty tissue, and I had some leftovers, so I wanted to kind of wrinkle the tissue paper a little bit and just put it on the page to add a little bit of color. So I just glue that down and try to wrinkle it a little bit. So I added some on both of the pages. I'm gonna be layering more things on top, but I wanted that to kind of be a base. And I know I don't have sound on this video, but the sound of the wrinkled tissue paper, I just really love it. And I apologize for not having sound. I am running the dryer so you don't want to hear that on the background. So I am just again doing more of that tissue paper here on the background. So I had these pieces of chipboard left from when I was doing some albums, and I thought I could make a really good use of these pieces here. They're about half an inch and I'm cutting them by 7 to kind of fit on the back of a page to add some dimension, because I was thinking already that I wanted to have this kind of sliding feature on the back. Now, doing this daily series have kind of given me so much motivation for creating fun journaling pages, something that otherwise I wouldn't be doing. So it's kind of late at night when I'm recording this video, but I have been thinking on this page the entire day. So I was more than ready to come into the craft room and kind of put it together. So during the day I was just thinking, how can I make this feature happen? And I just find that so motivating. Again, it takes away the urge from me to be scrolling on the phone, because I was just thinking about how I want to put this page together. And now that I finally have some free time, I am excited to come to the craft room and put it together. So I'm still kind of experimenting a little bit. I don't know exactly how it's gonna come together, but I am excited to play with the paper. So I know I want more room for pages, so I'm just doing this kind of like opening page so I can have more room on the inside. And also I wanted a place to do journaling that it wouldn't be out on the front of the page. So I am using more of that gold tissue paper to just add a background here on the white paper. And then I was thinking also I could do the journaling on top of the tissue paper, and I did the journaling off camera, but it ended up working really good after the tissue paper was dry, so it was okay to journal on top of that tissue paper. But yeah, so I just went ahead and did just kind of glued that down and just trim out the extra tissue paper. I also went ahead and rounded the corners of this piece. I don't know if I did that off camera, but yeah, so I ended up doing that as well. And so yeah, so now I'm gonna put this to the side and work on the sliding little feature. So I just created one big long piece to kind of have that sliding page going up and down. My daughter gave me from the actual prom this the pictures that you get from the photo booth. That's like a long 3 pictures, so I knew I wanted to find a really fun way to kind of pull that in and out, and besides making a pocket, I wanted something fun and different. So I came out with this idea of doing a sliding page, but kind of have it hidden behind the page somewhere somehow. So I am just cutting a little piece here to make a loop, and so I'm making a large loop and then a small loop that will slide on that longer piece. So very simple process. If you have followed any of my mini album tutorials, you'll see how you have seen me put this type of feature together, but this time I made it a longer loop for the background. So this long piece I cut at 7.5, so both of those are 7.5, and I'm scoring at 1/2 inch on both, so that way I can put them together back to back. And then the little piece is 3 inches, so I'm just scoring here to make that little loop. Okay, so we're gonna make the small loop, and I'm going to pass that small loop through that longer piece, and then I'm going to glue together the longer piece also. So once I have this little sliding loop done, I'm gonna put that to the side and get my photo booth picture out. I just wanted to make sure the length is long enough, and also I'm going to back these photo on a piece of cardstock. I found this really pretty gold cardstock, so I thought that would be perfect to add on the background, so that way it gets more strength to the picture, but also we add this layer of glossiness, and it just makes it look very elegant. I love the gold here. So I'm cutting this piece at 7 by, I think it's by 2.5, and I'm just gluing that on the back. I wanted to make sure that I have enough room on the sides of the page that opens up to add my little chipboard pieces. You'll see that here in a minute. So I'm just gluing these now. This was a little bit of a trial and error because the glue ended up not working on this glitter paper, so I went ahead and switched to double-sided tape to be able to get that picture to hold a little bit better. So the double-sided tape definitely work so much better for this. So once I had that figured out, I went ahead and glue my photo mat on the loop. So I pushed the loop all the way up so that way the page can come down when I pull down. So push the loop all the way up and glue that picture there only on the loop, and then you're gonna see here how it slides down. So really super easy, really cool feature for your journal. So now we're gonna add it to the book. So first I'm going to add that piece right at the center. So I'm just gonna glue the big loop down on the center of the page. So I am adding the glue for this. The glue works really good for the tissue paper, just not for the glitter paper. So I went ahead and placed that on the center. And then I'm adding the chipboard pieces, one on each side. Now the chipboard is going to add a little bit of dimension to to the sides of the Polaroid or picture here, so that way it won't get stuck. If you don't have the chipboard piece, a piece of foam tape will work the same. It has kind of like the same type of width there for what we need. So I'm just gonna making a little bridge, adding these two pieces on each side, and then I'm going to glue the other piece on top. So before gluing that on top, I decided to maybe work on this on the side first. So I went ahead and cut my pictures and did a little collage here with some more of that black polka dot paper, just to add some of the same colors onto the inside of the card, and also to cover that weird white space on the edge. So I just went ahead and ripped some paper, put it in there, and then added the picture. And here's where I'm going to be adding my journaling. Then I went ahead and back another picture with the gold cardstock again to bring the very nice, elegant look to it. This is a picture that we took outside the house before we left for prom. We were of course rushing, so I couldn't really get a good picture, but I really wanted. That's the only picture that I have with the front of the dress, because most of the pictures we took on the actual camera, so I didn't have those on my phone to be able to print for for this layout. So I just wanted to print what I had, and I also love the picture because we were just so excited. It captures the moment, and I love it. It's not super posy. She was literally just walking, and I think she looks amazing regardless. So over here I'm just adding double-sided tape to make sure that this sticks really good, and we are just going to add that card feature here on top. So I'm just gonna place that, and I have to say I am so happy that I am challenging myself to do these journal pages every day, because again, not just the creativity of building this page, but like looking back at these pages, like I am obsessed. Even if it's only day 4, and every time I finish one of these pages, I just go back to the previous pages over and over again, and I just love looking at the memories that I am slowly building onto this journal. So I'm really having a great time for that, and I hope that you guys are also trying, adding pictures to your books, to your journals, to your mini albums. Print some pictures, put them on an envelope, and just look at your beautiful memories, because it is so fulfilling. It really fills my heart with joy, and I love it. I am so looking forward to what I'm gonna do tomorrow for the next journaling session. And over here, I am just using some of my gold alpha stickers, adding the word prom. Unfortunately, I didn't have any numbers left to put 2026, so I'm probably gonna have to use my Cricut to cut 2026, and I haven't used my Cricut in the longest time, so I might just wait on that one for today. But I'm gonna make a little note to come back and add 2026 on the other side here, so we can of course remember. But I do have the date on the inside where I did my journaling, and also on that picture from the photo booth. There's also the date stamp in there from the actual photo booth. So so that is going to be it for today's episode. Again, I hope that you guys enjoy watching this little process video. I hope that you are inspired to grab your journal and continue documenting your memories, and I will see you tomorrow with a new Journal with Me episode. Bye bye.